All right. Let's get ready to rumble. Round 3 qualifying for Swarm Drift Series 2024, brought to you by Drift Japan. We've also got some awesome new partners on board with Simblacks coming on, throwing up a code for you guys. We'll tell you about that later on, so keep listening out. Speed Nation as well, your home of sim racing in New Zealand. They also do RC stuff, which is pretty cool. And we've got a code for those guys too. So tonight we've got a bunch of drivers trying to make their way into the top 32 for battles in 2 weeks' time. We're here at Fuji. Listen to the perfect spot to hold some massive entry battles for round 3 of our championship. Join here with Fuller Gaming. How's it going, brother?
Good, mate. Excited. Back to Fuji Speedway. Got a little bit of an addition to the wall. With the wall at the end of the course there. Should be very sick. See some big entries, fast downhill entry. How exciting. I believe 40 drivers or so, 5 groups of drivers up today, around the 40 mark. No, actually, I will lie. 33 drivers today. So, a lot of big hitters. Swarm Sam has been doing very well in the series, being on top, and then also has been battling today in the ESDA championships. So shout out to ESDA, and well done to Swarm for getting Swarm Sam to getting through to where he is.
Our current points leader is Sam. He's sitting on 191 points coming into this round. Nelson Allen behind him at 175. Street Style in third. John OG in fourth. These guys are all in with a massive chance of taking the championship out. This is kind of the midway point, and we'll start getting towards the pointy end, and each points are going to count. Obviously, point scoring for qualifying. I haven't pulled that up yet, so bear with me.
So 1 second. Server after this reset.
So just getting the server reset sorted. So we've got plenty of time to go to run through these groups. And that's just for people.
Oh, forgot to mention a big thanks to our judges. We got a couple locals. We got DVS Johnny Sins or Dazza. And then we got Dan S14, the usual, the brother running the comp series. And then we'd like to thank Kurt Blackie for coming on board to help us out. Pro drifter Kurt Blackie from D1NZ.
Yeah, massive shout out to Kurt for coming and joining us for the evening, putting up with our bullshit and watching these guys throw down. For Toad Diamond, man, that 86 of his is a freaking monster. Poor guy didn't really get to show what he's got this season in D1s. A little bit of car troubles, but what I've known from seeing this guy on TV and looking up to him, he doesn't back down. He never back down. He keeps throwing that thing in sideways and he doesn't give up. So hopefully we'll be looking for some of that this evening, and these guys, you know, keep digging and put in their best runs. The 2-run format, I believe we're running them back to back as we go. So finish off the first run, roll around for the second run, and that'll give guys a chance to, you know, go out, put a banker lap in, see how they're going, and then really turn it up and get going for the second run. But it also gives you a chance to correct any mistakes you make in that first run. So good format. Yeah. The guys have been enjoying it.
It's a great layout. I think it's good for the drivers. It means you can correct your mistakes if you made any in run 1. So I think if it were me driving, I'd encourage more like just to bloody leave it all. Send it as hard as you can. And yeah, if you make any mistakes, you know, you've got run 2 straight after it to back it up. So it'll be interesting to see if everyone else will play like that, but yeah, it is nice knowing that your run 2 is straight after run 1.
Yeah. Some of these guys lack a little bit of self-control though. Yeah. And become apparent throughout the series as we've gone. But a fairly basic layout for this week after the long section that was Power Park. 2 outside zones, 2 inside clips. Keep your wheels inside the white lines and the judges will be happy. This is such a good fun track to drive though. Super fast entry on. Like you blow that first turn and you're out of the first clip by, you know, half a car length before you even know what's going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, with the qualies, it'll be interesting to see how the judges are gonna score backies, but I mean, it's a downhill run-in.
Chat about that, eh?
To a 90-degree corner. Why not?
Put it this way. It's qualifying, you know, there's nothing in the rules about chasing, but judges have come out and said, you know, it's got to be a chaseable run, but it's gray area. See how some of those boys interpret that, and I'm all for it. I know you're all for it. I'm pretty sure chat's all for it.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to see backies? I mean, with only 33 drivers, was that I saw? I mean, as long as you get some points down, could risk it for the biscuit, technically.
Absolutely.
The cutoff being 32 for battles next week. Next fortnight, I should say.
I'm sure we'll see some big action. For sure.
It is. Nelson's calling it backies for the boys. I'll be disappointed if you don't throw one Nelsonian. It'll be interesting to see what car he's in, if Nelson's going to be back in the Wagoon, or he's just robbing himself and driving someone else's car again in the TBZ like he was last fortnight. I keep saying last week.
Feels like last week. These rounds are coming thick and fast. It's
yeah, round 3 already.
Yeah, been good, and we've seen some absolutely outrageous driving. The first couple of rounds. I know the top 16 battles were posted on the Facebook page, I believe. Dan threw up the last half.
No, I believe that was Matt from VOSAN that ended up just putting up the whole stream. So shouts out to him as well.
Yep.
And helping us out with the car pack release stuff. And we should also mention, keep your eyes peeled on the Patreons and on our socials for updates coming, more pro cars ready, so plenty of stuff in the works.
You say that every week, Paula.
Right, well, I mean, was it last week or the week before we put 2 more cars up? We are working very hard.
I should pay attention.
For the final release of the street cars. So a lot of work's going on behind the scene. Big thanks to Mitty, Nelson, Smokey, and Fluffs working on the cars.
Looks like we're ready for our first qualifying run of the night, though. Match 673 lining up in the Danny S14. Just waiting for some green boxes, and we will get this show under the road. Big fast downhill entry into 2 inside clips, and then we've got the addition of the wall, which we didn't have, the walls which we didn't have here last time that we ran, which was pre-Swarm Drift Series, when we just used to run the fun runs. But Mitch 673 is away, cranking up through the gears, heaves the speed down into this big fast outside clip entry. Washes it wide, didn't quite get all the way out to outside zone 1 and not all the way in on the inside clips. Let's see if he can put it on the wall, and he does so a little bit too much.
Which he puts it into the wall. I mean, that's the beauty, like we said, of having the second run back to back. He knows where he's gone wrong. Still fresh in his bang, fresh in his hands and feet. See if we can fix up his mistakes. Yeah, the wall is a good addition, hey Krillin. Adds a little bit more spice, a bit more flavour to the track.
I think the wall works as well because the boys did such a good job with the way these cars react when they hit each other and hit other things. You know, you can kind of correct stuff as you tap the wall with these cars. Been super stoked about that. But here goes Mitch for his second run. Much better line on entry there, but he's a little bit late into the power and doesn't quite get into inside clip 1. Does a bit better on inside clip 2. Let's see if he can keep it off the wall this time. Puts it in a nice arc. Gets back in the power. Real nice job there. Nice way to back it up. Good job, Mitch.
Good job. Nice run along the wall there. Wouldn't want to be any closer than that. Yeah, speaking of the colliders and that, we were lucky enough to drive our cars in full motion rigs at VR Motorsports in Tingalpa in Brisbane. Shout out to VR Motorsports as well for putting our cars in the sims. VR was cool to be able to drive those with full motion, and then like being able to bump each other, knowing that bumping each other and that with the colliders and that wasn't too hectic. It was actually a ton of fun.
Benny boy up here in the E7 Corvette, is it? I can't remember. Nice job on outside, all the way to the inside, gets on a little bit of a wider arc as he switches into 2 and then has to cut the middle of outside zone 2, but a good safe run from Benny boy from the get-go. Can definitely be happy knowing he's got at least a solid run in to back up if he wants to push a little bit harder on the second run. One of the left-hand drive cars in our pack.
Yeah, from the Kiwi by the looks of it too.
Yeah.
Kiwi driving left-hand drive. Wonder what view he's driving in then. It is a little bit weird, especially in VR, driving left-hand drive. I mean, you know where you're supposed to reach for stuff, but it's not there when you're looking around.
Yeah, I bet that throws you off. Here we go, dropping in for his second run though. Runs all the way out. Nice job there, but again pushing wide through the middle of the inside clips. Much better arc into the wall, throws it right in, nice and close, straightens up a little bit towards the exit. But out, he threw that thing with pinpoint accuracy.
He did well to stay off it, eh? He threw it in, tipped it in. A little bit of an adjustment there. But very nice. A lot of commitment. It is cool to see some other cars in the mix as well. I mean, we have seen just an absolute, like, almost rampage of just everyone driving 3 different cars. We've seen the TBZ, the Jacko. What was the other one? We'll find out shortly anyways. Yeah, mostly TBZ and the Jacko seem to be the most popular cars. People are finding the pace and the grip that they want out of those 2 cars.
D1 Hawksy dropping in the TBZ. Big flick into outside zone 1, but a little bit late. Gets all of inside clip 1 though. Not much of inside 2. Flicks it into the wall, keeps it nice and safe. Got a bit of a gap there to the wall, but a nice consistent arc, nice consistent angle. Good banker from D1 there. Hawksy doing a nice job.
Yeah, very clean run. Very consistent driver.
Good looking car too.
Absolute doozy. Take the wing off, but.
Nah, big wang gang.
Oh, shivers, actually, we are supposed to be updating people's scores.
Yeah, I was just looking for that. I had it and then it went away. So Benny Boy is sitting on top at the moment with a 79.3 and Mitch got a 73. Hawksy sitting on 53 after 2 judges' scores. Goes to the top with an 80.3. So Hawksy currently on top. What's up, Joe Nog? A little bit late entry again from Hawksy, grabs all of inside clip 1 and does a better job on inside clip 2 this time. Might have been too far inside, sitting right on the line of the outside clip, not quite getting left rear in there. But again, a good solid run, did a little bit better on inside clip 2. I'm just not too sure whether he dragged the inside wheel across the grass there or not. It's all happening a little bit fast. Got this shit
Yeah, we're
sorted.
absolutely plowing through drivers tonight. If you had dinner plans on a comp night, tonight is the night. Lucky up next.
He might have dropped one wheel across the white line there, but it looks sick, so I'll give him that. Loki again in the TBZ S13. Make the rear bar off it already.
Rear bar, rear wing off, love it.
drift car, right? A little bit of a laggy entry there from Loki. Grabs 2 bars on the inside clip of both. Flicks into the wall nicely. Grabs up too much of it though, and that fires him in. Let's see what Insan's saying about that pointy corner on the S13. If you get it past it, it'll bounce off real nicely. But yeah, you get it right on that corner of it, and it will drag the front in no time. You got to preempt it, and you can sometimes get away with it. Probably not the best idea.
With the Assetto Corsa Evo coming up, it'd be interesting to see how we go with bringing. Hopefully, they bring in damage in.
Yeah, where's the BeamNG soft body at? Much better entry from Loki there, gets back into the power, grabs all of inside clip 1, does a nice job in inside clip 2 as he transitions into the wall, keeps the rear of the car off it, this time puts it in a nice arc and powers all the way through the line. Much better run from Loki there.
Very nice, Loki. Be happy with that, putting some points on the board. I mean, like we said, I think we've only got 33 drivers, so you're doing pretty well. If you're beating someone, looks like you're in.
Yeah. So that lowest score is going to be the cutoff score at the moment, which is Mitch sitting on a 73, but I think we're going to go north of there pretty quickly as we get through these guys. Loki walking away with a 79.3 puts him in second equal with Benny Boy. Hawksy still on top with an 80. We'll keep you updated with the scores at the changeover of each group as well. Got 6 drivers in each, 6 or 7 drivers in each group. We go with player 1 in the Jacko A70 Supra. Throws it in nicely, but he's washing wide of 1 and gets all the way out to the outside of the track. Switches back on, manages to get nicely back on line for inside clip 2. Throws it into the wall, does a real awesome job of running out of words here. Does an awesome job of pulling his run back together after a big mistake into turn 1. Nice job there from player 1.
There's the other meta car, the first of the Jackos is out.
I'll have another one, John.
Don't egg him on too hard, John. Should we mention that we're all in suits? No,
yeah,
check the general chat.
Where did that go? Player 1 dropping in for his second run. Much bigger flick here into outside zone 1. Does a better job on inside 1 this time. And continuing on, doing a good job through the rest of the track. Just had to fix up that outside zone 1. Puts it right on the wall as he crosses the line. Player 1.
You'll be happy with that, eh?
With that.
Bumper right in the wall. Amazing. Very nice. Did it perfectly. Nice transition in, and he pushed it right into the wall in that second half. Very well done. A little nudge on the way out. Love it.
How good.
Yeah, I believe there's been a date for the end of the year for Assetto Corsa Evo.
Oh, really? How good. Woo banger, lights all on in the TV. Naraz RB powered S13. I love this thing. This sounds so wicked. Woo banger. Oh, I thought he was going to grab a little bit. Knocks him around in the wall there, but really good, solid first half of the run until he got to the wall. That thing he's got on song. Let's see if he can do better next time and make it through the course.
Retaining war whistle. We're saying this on one tonight in chat. Love it. Yeah, this thing is fun as to drive. Laggy, RB20 life.
Banger throws it in for his second run. Does a lot straight to angle as he gets the inside clip 1. Flicks it back across the inside 2, doing millimeter perfect transitions. Grabs a little bit of wall and bogs it. Throws away that run as well. Banger's got issues. He's pulled off to the side of the track. There's blown oil everywhere, and that's what you get for driving an RB.
There's the BMW guy.
Yeah, I just don't go to this track. That's the don't have these problems.
Yeah, it's never ready. I shouldn't talk. I don't even have a car anymore.
Cramp in the left leg from Banger. Smashing that clutch too hard. Cramped up. Unreal scenes here.
Oh, hang on. We might have an update coming about Woo. Banger has issues. He will be getting a second run, I believe.
Right. It did look like everything.
Louis saying needs milk.
He needs some milk.
Joey.
That's Sam R32 4-door. Big flick entry, straight back into the power, pushes it nicely into inside clip 1. Swings a little bit wide for inside clip 2 and pulls on a bunch of angle before he switches back into the wall. Puts that drag wing right in the wall and does a nice job through the second half of that. A little bit shaky in the first, but solid run, lots of angle, lots of commitment.
Word has it on the street that they actually put the sound file in to match the pitch of Sam's voice. Try time, Louis. Yeah.
Solid run there from Joey. Flies away for his second run here. Big flick again, straight back in the power. Nice job on inside clip 1. Let's see if he can push it in a little bit further this time, and he does. Tidies that little section up and inside 2, and then throws it straight into the wall. I think he was closer that time. That's going to be a big score from Joey.
Joey.
Dolly Parton or the White Stripes, though? That's the question there. Who did it better?
It happens.
Ubunga. Where already go? That's the end of the crossover.
No.
Woo's going again. Woo's going again. Woo's got a second run back. Had some milk. Stretched out his foot, calf, groin, whatever. And he's going to send that RB powered S13 down for another run. You've got so much time on this entry here to just like G yourself up as you're banging through gears. I just always blow turn 1 here. Just going there way too hot.
It's so sick. So
there's that one time in like 100 you throw it and get a little bit backwards and it just all works out perfectly and it just makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
Probably not as fun now there's a wall there though. Anyway. Woo Banger banging up through the gears, throws it in, gets it out nicely to the second half of outside zone 1, does a good job in inside clip 1, does same and inside 2, and then grabs the wall in the same way again. He keeps finding that same spot. Kind of a third of the way around the wall, throws in a 360 for good measure, tears up the grass. We'll send you the bill later.
Also like to put in a special mention to Swim Fluffs for the updated skin on the track, even putting a little bloody TV in the parking lot in the background there. Bloody good job to the boys. And a thanks to Naraz, the unsung, although we do sing his praises regularly. Almost a bit of a thankless job, but being the starting light and herding the cattle that is the driver's lineup makes everyone's lives a lot easier.
So we will be right back as we switch over the drivers. Got a word here from Drift Japan.
Change today, the liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah, I got one word, you got one in that dance. I'm only two, man. How many times I've shown you through, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. He thought he was sick, now he wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they want to know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today, the liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I got one in that dance, the only two, man. How many times have I told you the truth, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the car, fuck up the deals, I posted in stock, calm the speed of dials and the twins, it's only the real. I'm moving way too humble, easy and ended it off, I still got the fumbles. I'm on a hot one, I know you need a whole. This one ain't come with a bundle, I'm in the win, $1 million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumble. I put a skirt on a whip and a crown on a 6, but there's no need to dress up the numbers. Hey, hey, yeah, but I guess they must have their reasons. They wanna know how I'm living my day-to-day life in the regular season. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen.
Alright, got driver standings here. Joey sitting on top with an 86.7. Player 1, Hawksy, Beanie Boy, Loki, Mitch 673, and Woobanger. Woobanger will be shaking in his boots, sitting there with the lowest score of 32. Unfortunately, having issues with the wall on both his runs. But up next will be Mexico. All those drivers in zero have not run yet, so we will see who ends up at the bottom. That one driver that's going to miss out. Unfortunate for them, but that's the way it goes. Mexico lined up in the Fluffs. Mighty Miata.
Oh,
Silly little
what a
V8
car.
thing with far too much power. It doesn't really. It just goes
what a
fast.
bleep, eh? Love you, Woo. Very unlucky, bro. Very talented
Yeah,
driver. We know how good you are.
He's better than that. Yep. My stupid ass holding us up. Anyway, Mexico dropped in. That little Miata absolutely screaming. Nice flick in, just drags into the box, does a good job on inside clip 1 as he switches back across for inside 2. A lot of left foot brake there, locking up the inside as he flicks back into the wall. Does a good job on the first half and drives away a little bit with all the grip that little thing's got in it. A good job there from Mexico for his first run.
Very nice. This thing has been a little bit slept on. Everybody knows that it's got its buddy click. It's cool to see the Miata out and about.
Short wheelbase though, this thing's a handful, that's for sure.
It almost drives like a pro car. It's that rowdy.
We banging pedals, mate. That's dark. 8-gear failures.
Oh, what pedals were we bang on?
Mexico dropping in for a second run. Not much to tidy up from, just a little bit more balls to the wall, I think. Swings a little bit wide of inside clip 1, does a good job getting back online for inside 2 and throws it into the wall nicely. Hard on the brakes to get it in there, but does a good job right by the end there, dragging the car on the wall.
Very nice fun there from Mexico. Yeah, what pedals have you got? Woo banger. Have to check out Simblacks or Speed Nation for either of our deals.
Simblacks use Swarm 10 for 10% off Sim Magic. And Speed Nation is Swarm 15. Swarm. Just by itself. SWARM. For 15% off Moser and Next Level. Simblacks Swarm 10, Speed Nation Swarm. Splitter in Smokey's Chaser. Drops that big body in, big angle, and it stalls out and misses inside clip 1. He's straightened up. That's unfortunately going to zero him. Can't get back online. Big names making big mistakes here. Flitter has been at the top end of several of our competitions in the past. Always in for a good skid with the boys. This guy knows how to pedal and gave it too much loud pedal.
I feel you on the T3 PAs, Woo. Mine have been giving me grief for like the last month. I've been too stubborn to upgrade. We're hitting up Simblacks soon.
Flitter dropping in for a second run, knows what he needs to tidy up. Looks like a much more controlled flick on entry, does a much better job getting to inside 1 as well. Let's see if he can keep it up. Big angle through inside clip 2 as he flicks back into the wall and grabs too much and it stops him dead. I'm starting to rethink my comments earlier about the way these cars bounce off the wall. This wall is gnarly. Probably should have driven the track, before we got here, but hey, jumped on tonight, figured it out.
I lie. Incense. I'm on TLCM, so I'm having troubles with the load cell. Things are prick. I don't know if you've had any problems with that. I think I can see myself in some P1000s.
SRP lights were being a decent solid upgrade that feels similar to the T3 PAs. Put the brake mod in them, they're doing me fine inverted.
Fast, I've seen you drive too. You can only do 40s, not even backies.
Nelson! Dogging himself, driving the TBZ, throws that thing in on the limiter, all the way down the line, straight into the gas, does an awesome job on inside 1, knocking all the cones out of the way, flicks it into the wall. Good job there. I'm sure he can get closer, maybe. Can he? I'm going to tell him he can get closer.
Yeah, tell him. I can't believe it. He would have gotten closer in the wagon. He's cheating on his own car.
Yeah. Mega run from Nelson though. That thing's screaming away.
But still disappointed in the fact that he's not on the wagon.
Yeah. Super early on throttle through inside clip 1 and yeah. Does an awesome job on the wall. Nice and close. Second run here from Nelson. Doing it for the Swarm boys. Big flick, little bit tamer this time as he transition is, puts it into the wall, gets it nice and close that time. But yeah, a little bit wide and inside clip 1, so I think his first run's going to be the one that's going to give him the higher score.
Not bad from the Nelsonian. And key modders from the Swarm team. Loves tinkering away, messing with cars. A little bit of stuff in the works from him. Look out for flyby. Few people have been blessed enough to drive some cars. Picture the Swarm street cars. There's a few of them with a little bit less angle, a little bit less power. Very fun on togays. Some cool stuff in the works.
Sammy has made it. Man's been competing in ESDA. I'm not too sure where he's up to there, but I'm sure someone's keeping tabs on him. Snuck over from there to try and sneak in a qualifying run here for round 3. Swarm Drift Series, big entry from Sam in the TBZ S13 again. Starting to see a meta as he flicks back into inside clip 2. Awesome job there. Puts the back end right on the wall on entry, and you can get closer.
No way.
Rear bumper into the wall. He's on a mission here tonight.
He is on a competition mission today. If anyone wasn't tuning into the ESDA battles with him and Oxley, Josh Oxley, a local, been around in the Swarm Drift Series before, him and Oxley went to absolute war today. It was great to watch.
What are they?
Bit of
3 OMTs?
Yeah, I think it was 2 OMTs with a lot of
3 battles against each other.
Yeah, 3 battles. Haters just on each other's door the whole time and putting up with server lag.
Yeah, Josh also being a heavy hitter in the Swarm Drift Series. Gotten to the top a few times. I think he's won one, or at least gotten to a final. But Sam here, I'm not too sure what he needs to do to go do one better after that run, but a little bit tighter on inside clip 1 maybe this time. He flicks back into the wall. Let's see if he can do a repeat of last time. This guy's an absolute drift bot, leading our championship for a reason.
Unreal. Throwing heat.
Backed it up straight
Justin
away.
Bieber. Absolutely on one. Another person not driving his own car. Goes to show how much a meta does form throughout the series, and people tend to find the quickest cars that they find they can get the most out of tuning wise. Yeah, that was Justin Bieber, aka Swarm Sam. The other comments would have been a little bit different if you knew who he was.
Fluff. Josh Bjorn dropping in the Supra. Jacko A70, another one of the cars that are getting driven quite a lot. Slow to angle here, but does a nice job of grabbing all of inside clip 1. A little bit wide on inside clip 2 as he flicks into the wall. Again, a slow transition, grabs the back of the car and it pulls the front in, straightens him up. It's going to be a hard one to come back for Josh. Had a good solid first half of the run though, so he knows he needs to get through the wall next time and he'll have a decent score.
It's like Fluff
Sammy,
Sammy on the beers.
Where you at, Sam? Let us know. I haven't got an update of where you're at.
Yeah, for ESDA, Sam. Samantha.
Beebs.
Josh looking pretty good through that run. Just that wall. Gonna get you.
Killer, hey? Drops in for his second run, banging up through the gears, all the way down this long straight, flicks it in, again, a little bit slow to angle as he goes through the box on outside clip 1, does a nice job in inside 1 and 2, flicks into the wall, much better transition that time, gets back in the power, gives it a kick, drives off a little bit towards the end, but nonetheless puts in a solid run, which should be enough to keep him in the top 32 for round 3 Swarm Drift Series.
You did well playing safe and still managed to stay in the box through the second half of that last corner. Props to him. Speaking of Bieber, here's his car. Up next.
Yeah, looking forward to Shit Drifter VR, another VR driver. Dropping in Sam's R32 2J powered, is it? RB powered.
RB powered, yeah.
RB30, R32, big angle, wipes across the inside there, drag the inside tyre across the rumble strip, which is outside the course, which the judges have been very clear on. Puts it right up against the wall though for outside zone 2 and keeps the power on all the way across the line.
Yeah, that thing sounded pretty cool on song around that wall.
Yeah, the thing sounds wicked when it's up at A.
As high pitched as Sam's voice, but happy to deal with it.
I'll live with it, eh? That's alright. Shit Drifter dropping in for his second run. Another big flick. Washes a little bit wide of inside clip 1. Have seesawing on the wheel to try and keep it back online. And lagging, can't see what's up, but he's put it right on the wall. Got the wing there. Pretty solid run for his second one. Just a little bit wide and outside zone 1. Yeah, I'm disappointed about that, Naraz. I want to see some backies.
Yeah, where's some tip-ins?
We are going to switch over to our third group tonight. Here's a quick video while we get through that from D-Unit.
Get back to you with the scores afterwards.
Awesome video there showcasing the V2 update of our car pack. Here we've got the scores for the second group. Swarm Sam moving to the top. Nelson sitting in second with a 90. Joel managed to stay in third as well. Good stuff for him. We'll see what happens through the rest of this. Wubanger sitting on the bubble there as the lowest score. He'll be waiting to see if anyone basically fucks up worse than him. Just don't do that and you'll be in the top 32 for battles in 2 weeks' time. The next up, first in Group 3 will be Doc's the name. Doc's are OG on the Swarm servers. Always a good laugh. Always a good shred. Very good friend of Swarm. See what he can do driving your very own R31.
Yeah, my desk has just been cut in half.
A little bit of understeer there as he goes through inside clip 1 and gets completely offline and puts it in the grass, and yeah, I think he cut his desk in half as well by the look of that.
You can see what they call there for slag or
I'm just going to take
technical issues
responsibility from that. That was commentator's curse. I said don't screw up worse than Wubanger, and well,
Flitter calling nerves. Is that what happened with you there, Flitter, in Smokey's Chaser? Absolutely heartbroken. Let's go, Doc. See what you got, mate. Do the 31 some justice, some proud. Words.
Doc's dropping in for his second run, flicks it to angle, a little bit of understeer again as he goes through inside clip 1. He's well offline, but trying to pull it back as he gets to the wall. Flicks in late, gets it out onto the wall, finally gets to angle, and it drives straight off of the zone there. So shaky run from Docs, but manages to put something in. Hopefully that'll be enough in the main game.
Very out of character for Doc. We've seen him drive very well. Must be battling with some kind of issues.
Seeing a bit of that from a lot of the old school, you know, the guys that have been in the business for ages, so not too sure what's going on there.
Very out of character run. He's a very consistent driver. We've seen him the whole way through pretty much all of our series. Yeah. I'd like to think that there was some technical difficulties going on there for him, unfortunately.
Robin Norris been campaigning this Chaser throughout all of the rounds he's competed in. Big flick entry, lots of speed, and blows past out inside clip 1. Flicks back, gets it back online. Not too sure how many wheels off he went there, if at all. A little bit shallow on the wall as well, so shaky run there from Robin. Got a lot to tidy up, but we have seen some good things out of this guy. Knows how to pedal a drift car in a Seto. Not too sure about his real life experience.
Cool to see this big body car go down there. Just goes to show you how much speed it carries downhill.
A lot of momentum.
If you can manage that, you can see some gangster entries coming up in this car.
Yeah. Definitely a good track to try and carry momentum in, but if you get offline into turn 1 and have to try and readjust, it just kills all of that pace that you have coming in there. Hard to stay online if you overshoot it. See if he can back it up though.
Some updates coming to this car ahead as well. They're not. Yeah, there's a lot of work that's been done in the background.
Robin dropping in for his second run here. See if he can tidy up his entry. Massive flick to angle. Puts it almost backwards, if not. Big angle through outside zone 2. He's gone, screw it. I'm just going to flick this thing around as hard as I can. Massive, massive entry from Robin there. That's what we want to see.
Entry of the night so far. Robin
so violent. Napping that big old chaser straight to angle.
Oh, love to see it.
Might not score you that high, but fuck, that was cool.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
sick.
That's about as good as it gets. How good.
Tip in. I was sick.
Filthy Pig lining up in the TBZ 13. Ready to get his qualifying underway.
Another TBZ.
Another one. I'm disappointed. Robin Norris only scoring a 59 with that mega entry unless we don't have... Oh, we're waiting on judges' scores still. Delete that from your brains. Swarm Sam still sitting on top with a 92.3. Nelson Allen on 90. Joel on 86.7. Followed by Josh JZX, Player 1, Mexico, Hawksy, and Flitter, sorry, from earlier, is sitting on the bubble with a 0. I'm not too sure what happens if we end up with a few drivers on 0. There will be a rule for it. I know Dan's written an absolutely awesome rule book, which you can get on the Swarm Discord to understand all the ins and outs of the series, but here we go with Filthy Pig, dropping it in that awesome TBZ S13 that everyone's loving. Nice flick to angle, has a couple of stabs at it and gets into inside 1, grabs a second check mark, does a better job in inside clip 2 as he flicks into the wall. Putting that bumper right on the wall there towards the end. Awesome job from Filthy Pig, he'll be happy with that run. He's got to tidy up turn 1 a little bit for next run.
Filthy Pig making the most of his Thrustmaster TX. I believe he's got a Moser handbrake, TH8A shifter and a T3PA pedals.
Those TH8As go alright. I had one in I could only run it in sequential and had a screwdriver handle shoved down its throat as the
Goes alright,
went alright. Upgraded to the Moser H pattern now. That thing is solid as a rock.
Oosh.
Filthy Pig on his second run, a bit smoother there. Again, a couple of little wobbles as he gets to angle for inside clip 1, but much tighter on both inside clips for this run. Big flick into the wall there and pushes right out, dragging a lot of brake by the looks of it, but gets it super close. Definitely a tidier run there from Filthy Pig.
Real clean.
Did exactly what he needed to do. Put down a banker run and then went in and tidied it up a lot.
We have a Commodore up next.
Job call.
In the Cowboy. I believe the Cowboy's suited up tonight as well.
Yeah, I saw him sneak in earlier. Good to see the madman himself. No doubt he'll be running amok in lobby chat. A chop core dropping in. Big angle from the big Commodore. Lots of power. Doing a nice job here, grabbing all of kind of where he needs to be. Nothing amazing. Good solid banker run from Chop Corp there. Can go through and really push this next run. Try and put it all on the wall. Decent run like that will get you in the 32. Now you can go try do something cool. Qualifying does matter. Gives you the fresher tyres for the battle for your lead. As the highest qualified driver will run first, lead first when we get to battles in 2 weeks' time.
Docs. Looks like he's updated and found that the nerves got to him. Very unfortunate, Doc. We've seen you drive. Talented as well, mate.
Chop Corp winding that big V8 in. Lots of angle there from the NZ Kiwi boy, but he over-rotates a little bit at inside clip 1, has to get back up it and try and push it out to the wall, but doesn't get all the way out. A little bit of a mistake here from him, but that's what you've got with a banker run like his first run there. He'll be in the game, he'll be there, campaigning that big old Commodore. It'd be cool to see that go some rounds, eh?
Yeah, man, I'm keen. See some more big body cars. Oh, dolls.
So you're a big body boy not now rather than 4-stud gang.
No, I need, there's no good, 4-star, 4-door 31s in the game.
Oh, Mitty might have something to say about that. Dope VHS Master, another heavy hitter in the series, has been going rounds in all of them, doing a nice job there. A little bit wide on our inside clip too, but gets right out to the wall. Pushes off a little bit through the second half of that outside zone too. You have to be millimeter perfect to get up to the top end of this. We've seen the likes of Sam and Nelson representing it for the Swarm Boys, putting the rear of the car into the wall there. So the margin is there for it. We've also seen some poor guys push it too far and end up being dragged into the wall. What's up, Tin Man? How's it going? Dope VHS Master dropping in for his second run, pushing it all the way into inside clip 1 and grabbing inside clip 2 as he pushes out to the wall. Does a good job here. He's definitely doing a much better job than his first run. Turned it up here, pushing himself further up in the standings for sure. Tin Man dropping in with a party. How's it going, mate? How's your stream been? We're halfway through Swarm Drift Series round 3 qualifying at Fuji Speedway. Swarm Sam, Swarm Nelson sitting on top as your number 1 and 2 qualifiers. Mark Oswald's ready to drop in the Sam R32.
Justin Bieber.
Winding up that RB30. Big clutch kick as he transitions into outside zone 1. Back on the power for inside clip 1. Does a nice job on the transition and grabs all of inside 2 as he flicks out to the wall to see if he can push it all the way out. That wing can disappear. Does that through the center of it, but doesn't keep it on towards the exit. It's these little things that our judges are going to be seeing again. Kurt Blackie, D1NZ driver, joining us tonight. Big thanks to him, giving up his time. Coming to hang out with the boys in the judges box, along with DBS Johnny Sins, Daz the Man, long time judge of the Swarm Drift Series,
Just outside
and
zone,
Dan was
brother.
14. Did he?
Yeah, Shells is outside zone. That's in a clip. You missed it in the replay. Oh, I might have seen it in the replay.
I wasn't paying attention. You come up here and try and call it as fast as I do. Go on then.
No, yeah. What's up, Tim, man? How's your stream, bro?
It's been a long weekend. Let's see if we can get it right this time. Me too, Shells. Mark Oswald's dropping in a little bit shallow through outside zone 1, but does a good job on inside clip 1 and 2. I got those right that time, I know that. Gets into outside zone 2. Puts it all the way on the wall. Nice job there. Don't know if it's going to be much more than his first run. Looked like he did a better job on the wall on that run, but the first half was pretty solid in his first run. Or was it? Does that when he missed the outside zone? I still haven't watched the replay to figure out where he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been missing. I was like, it's too
Had a
quiet.
little bit of a sneak peek at a certain BMW Tin Man as well. Thing looks sick.
Corrupt dropping in, Underglow on, big Wang Gang. Nice, smooth entry into the zone here. Does a good job on inside clip 1. Washes wide for a little bit for inside clip 2. Big flick and over angle, drops off boost and he can't keep it going. That's going to zero him out for that run, I think. Should really pay attention to the rules.
Yeah, the chef is doing his magic.
There's shit flying everywhere, mate. Meat on the roof. There's stuff on fire. The madmans are cooking. But he comes up with some good shit. Nelson Allen
Yeah, he's got good taste.
jumping in there and helping him out as well. TBZ, all these guys that have helped out on the car pack. They just keep getting better. I support your decision, Tin Man, as well, as Corrupt drops in for his second run, washing a little bit wide, manages to pull it back in for inside clip 1. A little bit of a slop as he drops into inside clip 2. Flicks back out to the wall, does a better job this time, pushes all the way out to the wall, gives it a little tap. Much better from Corrupt. He'll be stoked that he can pull back from his first run mistakes with a run like that.
Yeah, jumping in Tin Man's stream today, I believe he's driving your car all day as well, Max.
Yeah, good man.
BMW brother.
Doing that gangster shit.
Roger. Gonna cut to a Drift Japan advert here.
Is this
Have
the
a
one
look at
with
what's on
Dan?
offer.
Check
Is this the damn one?
check Dan out on this.
The damn one. Look at Sexy Dan. Stupid Sexy Dan, the judge. The comp's organizer.
E46 best car. Amen.
Hi guys, this is Dan S14 from Team Swarm, and we have an exciting announcement for you. We've partnered with Drift Japan to bring you one of the biggest prizes in virtual drifting. Here's Benki to tell you more.
Alright guys, it's Ben from Drift Japan, and as Dan said, yes, we are sponsoring the Swarm Drift Series. One of you guys is going to have a shot at winning a prize worth 15,000 bucks. That's a trip with us to Japan. It's flights, accommodation, 10 days in Japan, cultural experiences, workshop tours, rubbing shoulders with some of the people that you've looked at from afar for a long time. If you're a sim drifter looking to transfer to IRL, we are specialists in that, so you're going to have an awesome time with the 3 track days at Meihan, Bihoku, and Tokushima. Yeah? In addition to that, you're going to get to drive many different cars. We have an S13, SR20 det, S14, SR20 det, C34, SR20 det, 180SX with a JZ. We've got an RB C33. There's many different things to choose from. You guys are going to have an awesome time. Jump on the Swarm Drift Series. First prize for the whole championship is a $15,000 spot on tour with us. Swarm Drift S14. We've got Rafa the man himself here having a play. And it's one of his first times using the sim, so we're getting his head around it. Jump on board, win a trip with us. Back to you, Dan.
That's right guys, Drift Japan is offering the winner of the 2024-25 Swarm Drift Series an all expenses paid trip to Japan to go drifting in real life. Prize worth over $15,000. We will be releasing details over the coming weeks, so please keep your eyes peeled. Now let's go, have some fun.
What a get up from Drift Japan. Thanks to Benki for coming on board, helping us out. That'll be coming for next series. This season has the cash prize at the end. But standings for round 3, Sam still sitting on top. Of Dope VHS Master has edged out Nelson Allen for second place. Filthy Pig pushing up as well with an 84.3. We've got the top 16 there for you on screen, as our next group is ready to rock and roll, starting off with Jack Botting. Sure, he will be ready and lined up. Thank you, Stony Secret Stash, for the follow.
What a name.
I couldn't see, it was all purple.
Yeah, what a bloody prize, eh? What an absolute banger of a prize. I mean, who wants to go and drift in Japan for free? Get your skills up. Shells. I think I missed something too there. I think he's called it though. It may or may not be on the beers. Leave it up to viewers' discretion.
I'm not on the beard. I can honestly say that.
We're wearing suits though, so have a look at the photo of the judges, I mean the commentators in general chat, discord.gg/Team Swarm.
What a
We
plug.
like to get snazzy.
We don't do
And a
this
big
in
thanks
time.
to our guest judge, sorry Max, Kurt Blackie, helping us out again. Pro Drifter D1NZ, huge.
As well as Sim Blacks and Speed Nation jumping on board. Check out Sim Blacks for your Sim Magic. The gear, Stefan over there is a good dude who will help you get set up. And Speed Nation, Moser Next Level Racing. A lot of us on the Moser gear. Was our prize for Swarm Drift Series last year as well. John OG, the defending champion, taking that out. Walked away with an R5 bundle. Same as what I'm on. For your first upgrade into direct drive. Can't go wrong.
What a banger of a kit, eh? Like a Grand Aussie basically gets your direct drive wheel, pedals.
And pedals, which you can get an upgrade kit for, and they feel solid. Use it for both Seto and iRacing, and
I think I saw something about an R3 coming out.
yeah, so that's for the I think that's Xbox compatible.
Yeah, interesting.
What the go is with that.
I mean, if you're not on direct drive now, pull your finger out. It's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
It's great. Shut up, Maniac, and your Logitech. Yeah. If you guys don't know, Maniac is in our ears and he's talking gibberish about Logitech.
Man. Yeah, if you are looking at, can you shut up?
Yeah.
Well, if you want, the Nation use code SWARM, SWAM, that'll get you 15% off the Moser stuff there, and Simblack use code SWARM10, and that'll give you 10% off any Sim Magic branded products from them. Those guys helping sell. Big thanks to them.
Also, big thanks to
Helping you
VOSAN.
guys out too. You know, they're giving away free, giving away discounts just for rocking up. How good.
Yeah, I think I need me some P1000s inverted. Just looking at Dan's post on Facebook. If you're not
Okay.
on the Swarm Facebook page, Dan did a little bit of a write-up, jumping from the TLCMs to the SRPs, and it's now on, oh man, those P1000s look so good inverted.
I can't get
Just
any
about
better,
ready.
so I'll just spend more money on it, right?
Yeah. Is there a way to buy talent? Do they sell talent at Simblacks?
Oh, actually, I think they do have some deal with driver coaching and whatnot. They definitely do on iRacing, so talk
I
to
guess
them.
that's buying talent, isn't it? Coaching?
It's all a matter of perspective.
Yeah, depends who you ask.
You ready, Maniac? I know. Just waiting for Jack to line up here so we can stop talking shit and get back to the drifting. Looks like a little bit of server issues with people jumping in and out. Oh, we'll get this sorted for you in a second. I'm also pretty mad with bloody Verstappen getting out qualified again. What?
Finally. Red Bull off the tree. Off the
Spoilers. It was always going to happen. Everyone else getting faster and Red Bull isn't. Anyway, Jack Bodding dropping in. S15, another left-hand drive car here for Jack. Big entry there, washes wide of inside clip 1, puts him a little bit high for the transition into 2 and cuts the corner there, dragging the wheel over the curb. Pushes out of the outside zone 2 as he doesn't get out to the wall there. Kind of went wrong from the get-go. He can tidy that up and it'll be a real nice run. Lots of commitment on the entry, but
The fundamentals were there, he didn't zero it. But fair few things there to tidy up. From the left-hand drive S15. I believe styling update coming to this as well.
yeah, I think she's getting a little bit of a tweak.
Bit of a
Working
workover.
hard to begin with, but set her apart from all the other S15s out there. Revs come up for Jack as he waits for the lights and drops in. Foot flat to the floor as he goes towards initiation. Big flick He gets back on the power, does a nice job through inside clip 1 this time, that tidied up that line massively from his first run, and see if he can get out to the wall. A little bit late into the zone, but does a good job getting there and filling all of it. I've definitely seen guys close to the wall, but
He's happy with it. He's done well.
Yeah. Throws the 3. Good job there, Jack. Nice run. It's going to be interesting on the battles with these left-hand drive cars, obviously sitting across the opposite side of the car on the entry when you're in the chase position. You're going to be a long way from that lead car. See whether these guys have got the other side of the car judged nicely.
Depends. So we do see a lot of roof cam in the Soto drift competition. So
no, it's not allowed.
Oh, isn't it?
No, it is, but
not in Max's eyes.
Nope. 32 OMP, another guy who's gone around in comps in the recent past as well. Doing a nice job here in the TBC. A little bit of a flick into the wall, but he puts it right on the wall, gets that corner, dragging around the concrete there. He'll be happy with that first run. Probably be a little bit more fluid from that inside 2 to outside 2 switch. Kind of jacked up the car a little bit there. I'm not too sure what happened.
That last run was Jack Botting. Chels. R32 OMP up next.
I've probably said the
Again,
wrong name,
sorry,
and Shells is going to call me out because that's all he wants to do tonight. I'm the one with the microphone. I hold all the power.
And the beer.
Swarm Drift Series Round 3 commentary brought to you by Kieran Ilk.
In the Japanese spicy waters.
R32 ONP in for his second run. A little bit to tidy up there. Nice flick into outside zone 1, back into the power. Good job on inside clip 1. Bobbles a little bit, straightens up, goes straight through inside clip 2. He'll be spewing at that, knowing that he just had to get through there and put in a solid wall run, and he'd have a mega score. But no matter.
It's alright. Shells is on the piss too.
I know, mate.
Let's go.
Get on my level.
Inside up next. The legend.
This bloke's been showing up in a big way. Fresh to the series from the pre-comp comp. He's been showing up in a big way, which is exactly what I just said. He's been impressive, man. He's been going rounds. He's been doing real well in the battles. Been qualifying up near the pointy end too. So, well-rounded driver here. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, he's been showing up in a massive way. He does here again, straight to angle, grabs all of inside clip 1, flicks across another big transition there for Insan, puts it all the way on the wall. Got rid of the bumper, he reckons he can get closer, gives it a tap on the way out. Awesome first run there from Insan, that's going to point him up, put him up the top end of the field. I think with
Not
that
sure how this... Sorry. Not sure how the judges see it, but the wall tap at the end for street credit. Love it.
That's cool. There's an X Factor score. Use it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. The judges do an awesome job. They don't miss a thing. I miss 90% of it, so whatever they say goes for sure.
Insan lines up again.
Is he lined up, is he?
Ready to go.
He's going. Down the big straight, Insan throwing it in. A little bit slighter angle this time. Same thing on the inside clip 1 though. A little bit wide through inside clip 2. Let's see if he can do something extra special on the wall. He knows he can push it all the way out. Does a much nicer job this time. Super smooth arc throughout the whole wall that time. Doesn't get away with the clip. So the judges can go either way. Was the clip cool or not? I think the rest of the run was pretty comparable there from both of those. See if it dropped thumbs them up.
Just follow Shells.
Yeah, Shell, thanks for the follow. Thanks for Maniac for telling us.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at that
I
screen.
am. I got it. The cowboy decided to get up in the suit again tonight. Or for the first time tonight.
Madman.
I show up in the suit. You guys just pretend to be in the suit, alright? You come to the party afterwards.
Throwing that big old Commodore in there. Dropped a little wheel on inside clip 1. See if he can get out to the wall nicely. Flicks it in. Guy's probably more beers than any of us can consume in a night deep, and he only started drinking an hour ago. But he's out here to throw down. Solid run there from Cowboy. See if he can do something cool for the second run.
Not bad. Big fellow not been around for a bit.
Jumps
Coming
in
with
every
not
now
too
and
much practice.
He throws down every time he gets on the sim, though.
The big cowboy in Crocs and a suit.
Dressed by his missus.
It's actually 007.
Cowboy dropping in for his second run. Bit of a second go at the flick there, and manages to stay on track for that inside clip 1. Washes wide, grabs 2 check marks on inside clip 2. Pushes out to the wall much nicer. I think he tucked it there in the end. He's just got the rear end absolutely buried. Stays in it. That was freaking awesome.
Looked like he was prepping to hit the wall, but he never hit it. Oh, gosh.
How cool was that?
The big fella in a suit and Crocs. Doing it for the big body gang.
Brewer up next. Jet up 32 / Brewer. Wherever he wants to call himself. Driving the A70 Supra, Jacko Supra. Banging through the gears as he drops down into the zone. Nice slow transition to angle, grabs all of inside clip 1, runs 1 wheel up on the curb. Pushes out a little wide for inside clip 2 and gets to the wall, has to cut through the middle of the corner and tags it on the way out. Solid run there, definitely some working points.
It looked like a very safe run for run 1. Can't believe I have any information on him. What R32?
I think he's dropped in for just a round rather than full series, so Brewer dropping in again, much bigger flick, lots more angle as he drives through inside clip 1. Does a nice job on inside 2. Has to check up a little bit, make sure he doesn't tag the end of the wall, but puts it right on the wall, gives it a couple of taps on the way out. Definitely a step up for his second run there. Put it all on the line. There was a lot of angle headed into inside clip 1 on that run there. Awesome job from Brewer there.
I believe not. So, Shells, the tire is actually just graphics.
What's that?
He said, if there's a, how does the tire on the tire lay down affect the cars. I believe it just the tire skid marks. It's just graphics. It doesn't actually affect the physics of the tire model. The only thing really does is the track temperature, the track texture, and the air temperature, as far as I'm aware.
So as we switch over drivers here, we will sort out points and we'll be back in a minute after part 2 of D Unit's video for the V2 car pack. Grab your beers, have a piss, we'll see you in a sec.
Something exploding inside of my head. Something exploding inside of my head.
Double dose there for you, so if you missed it, use code SWARM10 for 10% off at Simblacks. I've got my own voice in my ear and I can't think when I'm talking like that. But here we go, last group tonight. Street Style was not here for roll call and it doesn't look like he's turned up in time. So we will go through to Disco Potato driving the TVZ S13. And gone rounds before another solid driver, Benny Gibson. How
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? Hello there.
Hello there.
Good to see you dropping in, Ben. See you in the servers, mate. Disco Potato finally gets the go ahead from Launchmaster Naraz. Nice flick into outside zone 1 there. Pushes it in nicely for inside clip 1. Big flick across to inside 2 and see if we can get it out to the wall. Keep that pace up. There's a couple of stabs at the throttle there, but keeps it on the wall. Nice solid run from Disco. Looks like he watched the wonderful line video that Naraz and Dan put together for us. The dulcet tones of Naraz explains the line to these guys. He does an awesome job of it every round. Leaves no interpretation in terms of line. These guys have very few questions, which is good to see coming back.
Yeah, Benny, back at Fuji, mate.
Should have signed up, mate. Would have been able to suss a sim for you.
With some additional walls too.
Let's go Potato here. Bit bigger flick to entry on outside zone 1. Does a good job in inside 1, but washes wide for 2. He flicks back to the wall, straight to angle as he gets into the zone, pushes off a little bit through the middle, but back to the wall as he finishes off the zone. 2 solid runs there for Disco. He'll be happy with that, moving on into the top 32.
Very nice there. Very consistent driver. No change to the pointy end of the field. Disco Potato.
Who was the mad dog that did the big entry in the big body?
In the
Mark?
4-door.
Yeah, Marks was it? Still sitting there with entry of the day.
Absolute Yuji.
Good stuff, Jack. Thanks for showing up. Saw you earlier talking about being out drifting today as well. Missed that right at the start of the stream. Josh KE doing it for the Yoda boys. Drops in nicely in that IS 200. Straight on the power. Good work through inside clips. He flicks into the wall. So close on the start of the zone. Drives off a little bit at the middle, but gets right back to it. Mega flick into the wall there from Josh. Super solid driver in the series so far. He's sitting in the top end of the points at the moment. What's up, Dad Fab? Good to see you, bro.
Josh KE.
Okay.
Being a KE70 driver. Mad Dog. Repping the Toyotas. From Tassie on a Fanatec CSL DD. I mean, if you're not on direct drive now, what are you doing?
Josh dropping in for his second run. Big flick to entry there. Yeah, that's talking about the entries. He's trying to go for the biggest one out. The hard push to beat, Marks. But Josh putting down an absolute mega run, putting it all the way on the wall this time. Definitely stepped it up. Up there with the best entry. He's happy with that. Couple of blips on the throttle as he drives out. Good stuff from Josh. Super consistent as well. Always done well in the lead. 96 from
Nelson
What
reckon.
are you talking about? What are you talking about? Josh KE moves to the top of the standings with that run.
Oh!
96.3. Sam was still on top with a 92. He's absolutely walked him by a mile. New top qualifier, Josh KE, as Simon drops in the Sam R32. Pushes it all the way to angle, straight back on the power. Lacking a little bit of angle through inside clip 1 by the looks of it, but gets back on song for outside zone 2. Pushes it out to the wall. Solid run, looks like he's got that thing dialed up for grip. Simon looking super fast in that Sam R32. Got the beam of power, baby.
That RB30 life. Here you go, Tom. Damn. Tidy run there from Simon. Looking real clean.
Dropping in for a second run. Big Manji to enter. All the way to angle. Does a nice job through inside 1. Big angle through inside 2. Pushing all the way into the inside clip. Does a nice job on the wall, but we have seen closer tonight. Decent run there from Simon.
He did well not cutting the corner. He was right on the line. Absolutely flirting with it on inside clip 1. Very nice work there. The boss man, Jonog. Up next.
Final
Second
runner
love.
of the-
Second last. I think we have a new competitor. Yeah. But yeah, Jonog.
Struggling a
Good
little bit
robot.
that series. Couple of calls not going his way. Been battling, but he's still here pushing for that win. He wants that series He wants that second championship. Big flicked angle on the inside clip too, though. Bit of a struggle there. Puts down on a solid run. Knows he just needs to put something in solid. Make it into the top 32. And then he can go and chase that higher qualifying position. Try and get himself on the hind side of the tree.
Naraz voting for a 101. Calling 97. We know he's a robot. I don't think he has feelings because he just doesn't crack.
Speaking
Just
of
a drift bot.
97, speaking of
Pretty sure
97, bloody
They based the
Jake-
drift AI off him. So,
Big man putting on Wild Style Drift days at Mary Mary in New Zealand as well. Does a good job at those. Have been out to all of them. Good times with those. Solid run here from John though. Grabbed all of the zones he need to. Maybe a little bit inside on inside clip 1. But yeah, check out Wild Style Drift on Instagram and Facebook
wild nog.
for updates on that. But yeah, going back and saying, speaking of 97, Shane Van Gisbergen winning in Chicago in the Xfinity as well this today. Doing it for the Kiwi lads. Man's an absolute weapon, beating Kyle Larson. John OG scoring an 87.3. Puts him in 5th position, so I think that's it. Everyone looks like they're going nuts.
What's tomorrow's shows?
I'm gonna put up points mania. There is your unofficial results for round 3 qualifying at Fuji Speedway Swarm Drift Series, brought to you by Drift Japan, Simblacks and Speed Nation. Josh K.E. taking out your number 1 qualifier with a massive score of 96.3. Swarm Sam always at the top end of that. Dope VHS Master, again another heavy hitter. Swarm Nelson and John OG rounding out your top 5. Everyone getting in tonight, bar 1, which I think is... Well, we've got a few. We've got 4 on 0, so we'll have to wait until we figure that out, and we'll let you know who makes it in out of those 4.
Yeah,
Official results will be posted on Team Swarm Drift Facebook page once everything's been sorted afterwards. And keep an eye on the Discord for updates. We'll be back here in 2 weeks' time. 6 p.m. New Zealand time, 4 p.m. Australia Eastern time, and that'll be the 21st of July for battles. Big thanks to Speed Nation and Simblacks jumping on board, helping us out with those promo codes. Swarm 10 at Simblacks for 10% off
Hang on.
Magic, and Swarm by itself for 15% off at Speed Nation. Big thanks to Benki and Drift Japan as well, helping us out with making this series possible. VOSAN and Matt and all the Swarm boys that do all the work behind the scenes. Yep.
Yeah, we've got
All right.
street style.
Maniacs
coming in.
yelling at me, telling me I'm doing this
minute.
all wrong. We've got one more driver to run, so while that gets sorted, we will have a quick message from Speed Nation, and we'll be right back with you for one more run tonight. Bonus round, Swarm Drift Series, round 3 qualifying. Bring.
How good is Moser stuff looking right now? Seen a few people drifting with the bus steering wheel. Shit's funny as. Like 17 inches or something.
But no one else does it. Well, not that I've seen anyway. I follow a bit of sim stuff. So there's all these guys on American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator running these wheels. I've got them pointed up, bus driving them. It's out the gate. But that GT or F1 style wheel, that thing turns me on. I need one of those real bad. All the buttons and knobs you can play with. I like pressing buttons.
Quick shootout for the 4.0s.
Alright. Tie break. I hope people are still sticking
for
around.
the 4.0s.
We've got sudden death shootout. No? Oh, that's a comment. I thought that was something coming through on the powers that be.
4
of them.
Yeah, we do have 4 zeros.
There is a tiebreak rule in the rule book.
I believe it's Scalabia. No. The fastest tornado, the fastest.
On stream and post a video.
Oh yeah, those 4 should have a setting battle, eh?
4-way battle.
Up to the judges.
So Dan is down in comp drivers, and it looks like Street Style has gotten here late. I know he was at work or something trying to get out of there. So probably just having a quick briefing, and we'll send Street Style out for his qualifying run.
Yeah, who's Benny? I think he's famous. Can somebody search Benny Gibson on Instagram or TikTok? Let us know who he is.
Famous.
Or she. Is Ben a girl's name?
Can be. I mean, it's 2024. Anything goes, right?
He's got a break in axles and RB20s.
Mythical creature.
Yeah. Back that up, followers. Yeah, don't follow him. He's done. You'll blow his shitty computer up.
I think the bus stop PC's long gone. I think he might have put it back in the bus stop.
Yeah, I didn't think that either, Incent, but he managed to prove it. He managed to sort it out at what was that thing called again that they had?
It was some little event that they ran, eh?
Wait, Benny's telling me that somebody paid money for the bus stop PC.
You what?
You're a terrible person if you made somebody pay for that thing. You have bad luck for the rest of your life.
Man sold up everything, fucked off to Japan, and ended up in Australia.
His PC was the RB20 of PCs. Brother.
RB20E.
Yeah. He's going to hell.
Alright. Well, save you from listening to us for a second. Street Style's just getting sorted. We'll be right back with you after Drift Japan video here for you.
I'm making a change today. The liquor been been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah, I got one word, you got one, and that is I'm only two, man. How many times I've shown you through, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. He thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they wanna know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I got one in that is the only two, man. How many times have I told you the truth, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the pot, fuck up the deals, I'm posted in Stockholm. The speed of ounce and the twins, it's only the real. I'm moving way too humble. Easy and ended it off. I still got my fumbles. I'm on a hot one. This one ain't come with a bundle. I'm in the win, a million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumble. I put a skirt on a whip and a crown on a six, but there's no need to dress up the numbers. Hey, hey, yeah, but I guess they must have their reasons. They wanna know how I'm living my day-to-day life in the regular season. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen.
Looks like we've had a bit of trouble there for Street Style. Unfortunately, not making it in for his qualifying runs. So keep an eye out on the Facebook page, Team Swarm Drift. There will be the official results posted up there with the tiebreakers sorted. Keep an eye on the Discord, discord.gg/Team Swarm. That'll give you all your competition updates as well as track downloads, server links, car downloads and updates and general shit chat. Flop out your rig, show us your car, all that kind of nonsense. Jump in, have a chat. People are always there.
Oh, look at
Oh,
oh.
oh. So we let him run, chat.
What do you reckon, guys? What do
Everyone-
you reckon?
He's lining up. Give him. Go on, Street Style.
It's like some Karate Kid shit.
Give us a run, mate. Street Style in by the hair on his nuts. He drops in the Dan S14. Big Victor entry. Pulls on the angle as he gets to inside clip 1. Drives it in nicely to inside clip 2. Flicks it into the wall. Doesn't quite get there on the entry. It pushes out through the second half of the zone there. Good solid run there from Street Style. The nerves will be absolutely through the roof. This bloke's rushed home from work. Had issues with his PC on setting up. Finally gets everything running. And his first lap is his first qualifying run.
2 billion people
Oh,
watching.
champion.
The nerves are real.
Yeah, these stream numbers are unreal. We've got more stream watchers than people that play Assetto.
All people alive.
7.6 trillion people watching. No pressure, mate.
The heat is on.
Have another beer. Freestyle drops in for a second run. He's got one in the bag. He can let loose now. Throw it in, big mate. There we go. That's what we're talking about. We've waited all night for it, but someone finally throws it in like a real man. Puts it in backwards. Street style, you are my hero. We'll see you in the top 32. 2 weeks from now, man's going to be going in strong. That was entry of the day. For those who stuck around, thank you. And for those who stuck around, stay around, because we're going to go on a raid. We're going to go watch some shit together and cause a ruckus. And some other poor guy's stream.
Who we raiding?
Maniac behind the scenes will be switching us over. But big thanks to everyone behind the scenes tonight, especially the judges, Dazza, Dan, and Kurt Blackie, one the only, dropping in, helping us out, jumping in as guest judge tonight. Been awesome to have all those guys here, putting in the effort behind the scenes. Miraz on start, Maniac, the producer, the man, the myth, the legend himself, making all of this look so pretty for us. Looking pretty himself. He's
Pretty cool. We got a pro
away
driver in here helping.
Yeah, Maniac's just losing his shit. There was no 300s in here, so
Yeah,
well,
so
there
his
will
desk,
be next. His desk is still intact. You
it's
don't.
still intact.
You can
How's it
stop.
cut in half?
You can stop digging into our comp budget with breaking desks every time there's a 300 on screen.
Yeah, we've had to buy a Maniac a desk every stream. There's been a 300 show up on the field.
Huge thanks to Drift Japan, Simblack, Simmagic, all these guys for jumping on board, helping us out, helping us put this together for you guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time for battles. That is it for round 3 qualifying for Swarm Drift Series from Fuji Speedway.